I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra-Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra-Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra-Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra-Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra-Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra-Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra-Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans and fellow freedom lovers all over the globe. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Friday, July the 17th in the year of our Lord 2015. That means it's free for all Friday. And you can call in with just about anything that's on your mind. It's toll free, 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. And, earlier this week I was down in Pennsylvania, and not my usual haunting grounds when I go to PA, which is usually the NEPA area, northeast Pennsylvania area, which is, the likes of Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Poconos area, that type of thing. This particular time I was down just north of Pittsburgh in a place called Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So over there, close to the, close to the Ohio border, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's rather pretty country out that way. It really is. The scenery, the landscape, if you will, is rather pretty. Now, it's not a very, at least the area that I was in, is not a very largely or densely populated area, which is fine. Nothing wrong with small town, rural town, that sort of thing. This is a place with hardworking people with good, solid, conservative core beliefs. And I was down there for to give a speech for the Republican, the Carlisle Republican group down there. And there was a gentleman, I'm only going to use his first name, by the name of Rick. I learned a lot about, where he works as well. And they make, now I had no idea where these things were made, called the car mate trailers. Some of you may be very familiar with them. Now, I didn't know that they were made in Pennsylvania, let alone, around Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And the only thing I had ever seen about these types of trailers are the trailers that that you see landscapers and construction companies use Contractors have them. You see them, people that have motorcycles or something will use these types of things. And you can tell what they are because it says so right on the trailer itself, car mate. And they're not sold there at the manufacturer plant. You can only buy them through dealers. And they appear to be, we went through the factory and we saw how they were manufactured from the ground up. These things, they just don't pop up and appear on the road all by themselves. It's like a car. It's got to start somewhere. And these things are rather very well made. Now, this is not an endorsement of CarMate, but I got to tell you, if you're looking for a trailer like that, you might want to look for a CarMate dealership. CarMate trailer dealer. These things are very well made. And it looks like they will last a long time. So you won't be in the market for replacing. I mean, you might be in the market for buying another one, but you won't be in the market for replacing one anytime soon. And they build them very small where, you can hold a couple of motorcycles, I guess, or, and they make them basically so you could fit a racing car in there, 23, 24 feet long, I think is what he showed us one of them. Some people have used them for as vendors, mobile restaurants, that type of thing. A lot of things that they can do with these. And it's not like it's a huge manufacturing plant. I mean, it's not tiny, don't get me wrong. But the amount of trailers that they're capable of producing out of this small facility at that kind of quality is stunning. But, and they showed me around other different places. I did a radio interview down there. It was very interesting place. And, I would look forward to going back there. It was a really a good time. I'm glad that they seemed to enjoy my speech. I hit a few high notes, if you will. Got some people clapping in the middle of the speech at certain parts of it, which was good. I don't go for the spectator applause type of thing. I just say what's on my heart, and if it strikes a chord with people, well, then it strikes a chord. So it's truthful, and these people were very, very welcoming, very warm, and very open, and yet. These are people that, Pennsylvanians. They cling to God and guns out there. But as I do more and more of these speaking events, and I meet more and more people across. I expand the number of people that I meet and spend some time with. The American people are just an amazing, beautiful, warm, heartfelt people. No doubt about it. And the people of, I don't know what they call, Carlisle, I don't know what they call that area. I know, there's Nepa, Northeast Pennsylvania. I don't know what they call that region. But again, I'd go back. It was a wonderful time. Unfortunately, I apologize for not being here last night. But we do plan on being here for the next 5 days next week. I will be busy this weekend. Sunday, I will be back in my adopted hometown of Keene, New Hampshire, giving another hopefully rousing speech this Sunday at about 1 p.m. in Keene. It should be a lot of fun. I mean, I unfortunately I don't go back to Keene as often as I'd like to, and someday I will, purchase a piece of property out there and return there. Maybe I'll retire there, and maybe I will be laid to rest there in Keene, New Hampshire. But I love that little. I know it's a small. Some people might think it's a hick town or, backwards town or what have you. It's only it's actually a city. It's incorporated as a city. It's only about 24,000 people. Within the city of Keene itself. So it's not big. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's not big. I wouldn't even